SEGA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Station 55555.
Good evening and welcome to Saturday Night Sega. We're playing Sega music this week. Yay! That second song there was a special request for Hayley, or I Heart Sonic, or Hales Sonic. Basically because she actually missed it from the Radio Sega stream, which was on obviously earlier. Before that we had Mexican Flyer Swing It Black Mix from Space Channel 5 Part 2, and that was a request by Mina, who wanted some Mexican Flyer. Yeah. So hello, welcome to Saturday Night Sega. We're back to being just Sega music. Yay. If you have any requests, then strange in the IC. If you've got any music requests, then be sure to let me know, and we'll play what we're able. And Urtheart has requested a zombie song, even though it isn't Sega. Yeah, we're not going to be playing any non-Sega songs. Non-Sega songs today. Although, if I was going to play one, I'd actually play the Avenged Sevenfold one from Call of the Dead, because I do like that song, and I also played the other two that I own last week, so I couldn't play those again. So let's say hello to everybody who's in the IRC then. We've obviously got myself, we've got Trigon_Spondy, Biafra, Captain Cloud Chaser, D'Artagnan, Gerbil Bay, Hayley, Rad, Resident SD, who's an android, Silver Laptop, SJ, The Joiner, Trekkie, Urtheart, Yumi, Zago Yoda, and Zeba. Yes. Resident SD saying he misses Ridge Racer already and Robocop. You know, actually, on the topic of last week's show, there's so many tracks that we just never got around to playing, and I'm a bit disappointed about that, really. It was it was just ace. But yeah, you know, I mean, we didn't play any God of War. I wanted Advent One Winged Angel from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, or at the very least the Voices of the Livestream version. What else? Metal Gear Solid, we completely missed that off. You know, Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Wow, there's just yeah. Oh, and yeah. So hello to everybody else who happens to be listening in. I don't know. It's just a bit. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, it's kind of strange. I actually have time to talk. You know, it's a bit odd having time to talk after last week's show, where I was literally just, you know, patching songs together because we had that many requests. Hopefully, we'll have another good show. Good show is good. If you have any requests, be sure to let me know what you want. We will try and play them. I need to try and queue up a couple, actually. In fact. That's the one I'm thinking, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get some tracks together, and then what we'll do is we'll keep an eye on the IRC and see if anything amusing happens. Probably not, but you know. It's always best to keep an eye out and just see if something does happen. Yeah. What do I want? There was a request. Oh, actually, yeah, I know what I want. It's alright. It's fine. Problem. It's all resolved. Don't worry. It's fine. It's all fine. People are still playing Nyan Cat. That's kind of amazing, really. I've just had a message on Twitter. I have just Nyanned for 4,555 seconds. That's probably about 3 times less than what Mina managed, actually. But there you go. Resident SD saying I'm getting all the requests I didn't request last week. Oh, there was so many, so many. But there we go. Guardian Heroes on Xbox Live Arcade. Oh, we're so looking forward to that game coming out. Yeah. I don't know whether I'll buy it though. I don't know whether it's something where we'll see if Sega will send it. Although if Sega do send a copy over, I'm actually tempted to give it to Captain Cloud Chaser because she's a huge RPG fan. But yeah, we'll see. Hang on. Right. I think it's about time we get some music up here. So obviously we've got a few requests. If you do have any requests, well, I'm in the IRC. Come and say hello. And send some requests over. We'll see if we can play them if I have them. If I don't have them, then obviously I'm not going to play them because I'm probably not going to have the time to go and grab them off of the FTP. And I don't even know what's going on with the FTP anyway. I don't know if anyone's on there trying to upload music onto Radio Sega. Anyway, I'll shush now. Here's a song from Hedgehog Heaven.
Sega.net. 8-bit to 128-bit. We play the best in Sega music.
Okie dokies. So, you've had some pretty good music there. We started off with Nespa and Skull Rusher, Emerald Knights, the Looking Up mix from Sonic Hedgehog 2 Hedgehog Heaven. Then we had Hogtied by Brandon Strader and Rexy from the brand new Sound of Speed album. And then Izayoi from Shinobi 3. And hopefully, all being well, during that last music break, I was actually able to mess around with audio repeaters and such like. And then hop onto Skype. I should have Urtheart with me as a co-host.
Maybe.
Yep, that's definitely showed up in Sam, so he's definitely there. Hurrah! Hooray!
And I will try and refrain from using the word of the female chest that I frequently use.
Breasticles.
Well, close enough.
Yes. Something that actually is worth mentioning. T-Bird says here, anyone managed to pick up the free comic book day issue today? No, I haven't.
I have. Our local travelling man basically held me and Phil back a copy. I wasn't going to be greedy and ask for more. I am going to go around tomorrow and see if they've got any more for, see if I can get some for other people. Might offer them a donation as well.
I've not actually got a local comic book shop that would do something like that. I think, to be quite fair, my nearest one would be Forbidden Planet in Nottingham, and that's even if they hold it. I don't even know of a like an independent.
Nah, I think they did. I mean, we were in London last time. We were where there was free comic book day because we were actually looking at the SOS venue for last year. But T's got some, so he's alright. But yeah, they only had like 2. Travelling Man up here had. Well, let me put it this way: I've got 1 copy of everything except for some of the more very, very girly or childish ones. But
that's a bit surprising for you, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, no, because they're not. Basically, I mean, me and Phil both have a copy of the Sonic one, and then to stop being greedy, I picked up 1 of each of the other ones that, to be honest, will go. I'll give it to Phil. I will have a glance at them, but I more look at them for the art styles more than the actual stories.
Was there a Deadpool one? Is he?
No,
really
there was no Marvel for Archie. I don't think. Oh no, there was one. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let me go get them and be right back a second. I'll tell you what we got.
All right, that's fair enough. That's isn't this lovely? It's always nice having a second person on the show. You'd be able to actually, instead of just babbling mindlessly to myself and with other people thinking, what the hell is he going on about? It's just...
You can actually have a general conversation.
I can have a general conversation. Indeed I can. Yay.
I mean, not particularly intelligent conversation with me here, but,
Well,
Right.
I don't know. I'll tell you something. I was in game earlier because Mina had decided to go gallivanting off into New Look and Dorothy Perkins to try and find some shorts. So I went into game. I was horribly tempted, and I have to admit I didn't do it, but if it's still there, I might go back and see if I can fetch it. I was horribly tempted to pick up a copy of Sega Classics Collection on the PS2. Obviously it was pre-owned, but it was a £5. I was like, do I, don't I?
What was it that... I'm trying to think now. I saw something today. My brain's gone blank.
Oh dear.
Right. But yes, there's actually quite a big selection here. So, what have we got? Mouse Guard, which I have no idea what that is.
Wow. That sounds thrilling, that does. Mouse Guard.
The art style is very, very nice. But oddly, it's square shaped as well.
What, everything's squares? Or
no, the comic is square. Oh, it's got 2 colours on it. I never noticed the other side. Jim Henson. Jim Henson's The Dark Crystals. Anyway, there was Spider-Man.
Alright, so there was some Marvel then.
Yeah, it must have done. Young Justice and Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold.
Captain America and Thor, the Mighty Fighting Avengers in World War II. Green Lantern. the Darkness, which...
The Darkness?
Yeah.
What is in? Is that's that one that the games are doing? It. I liked
Yes.
the. Yes.
The Tick.
Ironically, we've got here the Tick. Yeah. Winner Was You says more duds in that compilation than good ones. Yeah, I know it's not meant to be that brilliant, but hey, you know, it's Sega, and I'd buy it for $5 and probably review it, slate it to hell and back, and then probably give it away.
The Tick one's actually quite big to me.
Is it? They're all mostly Sonic, not Sonic size. That's stupid. No, they're mostly like comic book size, aren't they? So they're like proper issues. Just
Yeah, they're the proper issues. The Tick one's quite thick though. I don't know if that's just the paper or there's actually quite a bit to it. Star Wars: The Clone Wars with a yellow Darth Maul on the front. Oh, and it's got another comic on the back. Avatar.
Avatar.
Silver Scorpion, another quite thick one actually. This one I had to pick up. Inspector Gadget.
Oh, Inspector Gadget.
This is like the proper
Inspector
cartoon
Gadget. Woohoo. Yeah, Inspector Gadget was amazing. I like Inspector
Oh, that's
Gadget.
only half the comic. The other half of the comic is Johnny Test.
Johnny Test. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, he was like that was a cartoon, wasn't it? From
Cartoon
like the
Network
90s.
thing, yeah.
Oh, that was amazing. I love Johnny Test.
A Simpsons special about comic book guy. Super Dinosaur.
Ever. Supersonic Dinosaur?
No, just Super Dinosaur.
Oh, it's just Super Dinosaur. I don't know where the Sonic came from.
Actually, it's a what is it? It's a small T-Rex with chain guns on his arms.
Ah, right. Yes.
Atomic Robo, and then 2 copies of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, Atomic Robo. I've
But yeah, it's quite a good selection. They worked up.
Atomic Robo is by the fellow who did. Yeah, Atomic Robo is by the fellow who did 8-Bit Theatre, isn't it?
Don't know.
It is 8-Bit Theatre. You know, the Final Fantasy sprite comic that went to about 1 million pages and then just ended. Yeah. Atomic Robo is his comic. That's what he went on to do.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, it's quite a good selection. I mean, we know the guys from Travelling Man very well. Well, more so Phil, because obviously he's been going to them God knows how long. There you go, Wolfenstein. You can check the comics.
Yeah. Go on, Chow Plush. One thing I've always wondered, I never really got around to asking this when I was at Leaf. Why is a Chow called Wolfenstein? It's kind of really violent Nazi shooter, very cute Chow. The two don't quite go together, do they?
Well, did you notice what was missing off him, right?
No, I didn't. You just kind of just thrust me into it. Well, you just like look, and you just pretty much threw him. I'm like, ah!
He's missing his halo.
Oh, did it come with a halo?
No. I bought it off Nemain, who got it without the halo. The reason and got it quite cheap because of it. I mean, the theory that we've got is he was actually hung up by his halo, and so it eventually dropped off.
Oh dear.
That doesn't bother
That's
me.
not very good.
But the thing is, the rest of it, you know, you've seen how good he looks.
Yeah. Oh, when it was you says, I would so love to read a comic book called Supersonic Dinosaur. Yeah. I'd actually like someone to make a comic tie-in of Dino D-Day, that not very good PC shooter that's come out, which is kind of like a what if dinosaurs were around in World War II and sided with the Nazis. So you've got like the Allied. It's kind of a bit strange. You've got like the Allied soldiers who are, you know, they've got their rifles and everything, and then you've got Nazis riding velociraptors.
Right, so we've got Nazi zombies, we've got Nazi dinosaurs. What are we going to get next?
Nazi unicorns, probably.
Oh God.
Nazi rainbow farting unicorns.
Actually, you're too late on that one.
Well, there's already been Nazi rainbow fart. Are they in My Little Pony? Is there one? Called Hip?
One of the groups in the year after me in university did one of their project was a game. It was basically My Deadly Pony in German, but it was essentially World War II if ponies had guns and could kill everything.
Right.
Basically, it was
My
Nazi
Deadly Pony, My Deadly Pony. What will today's massacre be? Yes.
Mein Schufa Overcounter or something. I can't remember.
That sounds thrilling. Mein chauffeur overcamper. Actually, what we'll do is we've got a music break coming up in a couple of minutes. I'm going to put that into Google ever so quickly, and I'm going to find it. In fact, actually, I might have time if I can do it quickly.
Read the game.
From My Deadly Pony. No, in fact, let's have My Deadly Nazi Pony. From
Why don't you
English.
just go with Babblefish?
Mine a Deadly Nazi Pony. Oh, that is rubbish. That is seriously bad.
That can't be
Thanks,
right.
Google. It clearly isn't. You're saying that Deadly Nazi Pony is exactly the same.
It won't bring up the word Nazi. We probably shouldn't mention that word anyway.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I've got a funny story to tell when we do come back after this break, because it's kind of funny. It's just something I overheard at work, and if it wasn't for the fact that I was trying to be professional, I would have laughed there and then. I just would have laughed at him because it was just so funny. Here we go then. In German, My Deadly Nazi Pony is Mein Todliches Nazi Pony. Nazi Pony being all one word, so
It's
Nazi
not
does
pony.
translate.
I think it's more likely to be the translation for horse rather than pony.
Oh, let's try horsey then. Let's try horse.
Horsey.
Horsey. Mein Todliches Nazi-Ferd. There you go, Nazi-Ferd. That's a Nazi horse. Amazing. I love it. Right, I suppose we best get some music on.
Might be a good idea.
Well, I've had music on underneath this anyway. We've been talking about Nazis over the top of Magical Sound Shower from Outrun 2. Nice little mix, really, isn't it? A magical sound shower of swastikas. So here's Sonic Rivals 1 and 2 boss theme, and then just for happies, I put some Valkyria Chronicles 3 in, and just to keep true happy, we've got some Guardian Heroes after that. So back in a bit.
Saturday Night Sega. Playing the best Sega music and remixes. Only on Radio Sega.
Okay, right, so we had some fantastic music there, I'm saying, having not listened to it. We had Guardian Heroes. Captain Cloud Chaser requested to play some Guardian Heroes because obviously it's due out on Xbox Live Arcade a bit later on this year. We'll probably talk about that later. And Clear Amadeus. Before that, Valkyria Chronicles 3, and it's called something which I can't see because the box is too small. Risking Everything on This Stroke, which sounds a bit strange. And then obviously Sonic Rivals 1 and 2 and the Boss Theme Remix.
For some reason I've now got this image of basically somebody actually having a heart attack and risking their life, jumping into a huge mob of enemies with guns blazing as he's having a stroke.
Yeah. I was feeling a bit jealous of Resident SD when he said that he had cider, but it's bummers. I'm not interested anymore. Not too fond of the drafty stuff. Blah, horrid.
Yeah. Well, I'm not particularly partial to it anyway.
Not fond at all.
No cider for Earth.
No. I need. That'll do. Need some music to just kind of pad this next talk section out. You had something you wanted to mention about the PlayStation Network.
Yeah, just a quick warning for some people. I mean, I know people that work for Sony anyway, and I had a warning from a guy today because he knows what card I vaguely use for my PSN. He basically said the European accounts have been accessed by an external source. They don't know if the details have been taken or not, but, you know, definitely watch your cards, watch out, and, you know, keep your eyes open. They haven't made an announcement. because they don't know it's been if the stuff's been stolen until they know exactly what's going on. They're not announcing anything.
Yeah, well, that's probably sensible. But I mean, as I was saying, obviously during the music break, I kind of get the feeling that there's no harm that's going to be done. I think these attacks are mainly just there.
Well, we have had the Sony Online Entertainment credit card details being sold online.
This is not something quite amusing, really. If Sony knew that they were being sold online, instead of trying to get them taken down and removed and whatnot, why don't they just buy them back?
Yeah, supposedly they were offered that, and it's been confirmed they were offered that, and Sony basically went, we don't give in to terrorism, we advise all customers to cancel their cards and we'll pay for changing your cards around. Obviously, that's an American thing. You have to pay to get your card cancelled and changed.
Yeah.
Over here, it's free for most places.
Yes, so, story that I was going to tell you. We had this bloke in, or when it would have been yesterday actually. He was just basically we'd been given this prior warning that he suffers from diabetes, and it was just basically don't ever confirm it because he'll just get up and storm out because he has this real big itchy thing about data protection and whatnot. So hello, I've just broadcast it on the internet. Lol. Not that he'd be listening in, but still, that's data protection and a half, isn't it?
Well, we don't know his name.
No, we don't know his name. I can't remember it. Anyway.
Mr. B Underpants.
Yeah, Mr. E. Mr. E Underpants. Mr. E. Lol. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, he comes in, and I'm not this person who's kind of arriving him to be seen by optician and whatnot, and he ends up having this conversation about data protection and stuff, and how everyone's always watching and getting information and stuff, and they're always recording telephone conversations, they want to know what you're doing at any one particular... Proper conspiracy theory stuff, and I was just kind of sat there, and it's like, really? Are you sure? It's like, if I was to go home, and if I was to ring Mina up, and I was to say, so that bombing of Big Ben in the Houses of Parliament that we're going to attempt next Saturday at 3 p.m. sharp, bring your Semtex in your black duffel bag, and make sure you're wearing a burqa and all of this, so you're easily distinguishable in a crowd. If I was to say that on a mobile phone, does that mean that at 3 o'clock next Saturday afternoon there'd be a group of terrorist police waiting outside, Big Ben in the Houses of Parliament? In fact, because I've just broadcast it on the internet, does that mean they're going to be waiting anyway? Is this all kind of strange? It was like, do you honestly believe that they just record everything willy-nilly, and invade privacy for the sake of knowing what you're doing? It's like, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like, you really, really need to kind of just get out and have a life. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I've known a couple of people like that. I mean, heck, Reed's a little paranoid, as you've probably noticed. But it's not quite
that bad. No. To be as bad as to say, oh, my entire life is being recorded by the higher ups. Oh, I had this member saying, yeah, and I don't know whether she was actually agreeing with him just to try and shut him up quicker, or whether she honestly believed it. But I just felt like slapping them. It's like, get a life. Seriously, what are you doing? Oh, dear.
I'm getting rather odd messages from people in Portsmouth.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are they all a bit drunk by now?
Probably. I've had one say, you effing sexual beast.
Fantastic. You want to ask them if they sent it to the right person?
Oh no, supposedly it just wasn't a person called Pete.
It wasn't a person called Pete. Right.
Well, that's what they're saying. But, anyway.
Well, yeah.
Brain got now.
Right. Summer of Sonic, because this is something else I want to mention before. Before we get into the next music break. I've actually queued up another track just so I've got enough time to mention it. You may have seen this on Twitter. If not, then I'm willing to pay money to the first person I see who does this. So obviously, if you're at Summer of Sonic, you're probably going to need to come to the DJ deck and find me. Or if I'm not at the DJ deck, you're probably going to have to start hunting around and trying to find me. The way things are going, I'm going to be the only person in a Radio Sega shirt that will differ to what everyone else is wearing. But we'll see on that. I'm willing to pay £10 English sterling. I'll make that clear, because I could say it's £10 and then give you something like Australian dollars or something like that, or something that's also pounds but not quite British. £10 English sterling to the first person who I see at Summer of Sonic who will commemorate Silver's Sonic 5th birthday by dyeing their hair completely grey and putting... Grey's probably easier to do, but yeah, silver will do.
You can get silver hair.
I'd rather it be hair dye, actually, for lol. And putting yellow highlights in. And Paige is saying that's not a lot. Well, yeah, but I'm paying a lot out for June as it is.
Why yellow streaks?
Isn't that's what he's got in his hair, isn't it? Is it? Oh, have I got it complete? Hang on. I'm going to need to have a look now.
I thought he was just silver all over.
No, I'm sure he had yellow streaks. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, that's a fail. I'll pay £10 if you do it anyway, because that's the colour of his eyes, and you can't quite do that. Oh, that's a fail. Yeah, no, I'll pay £10 if you put yellow in anyway, because that's kind of funny. Actually, is Super Silver? Is he the one who's got yellow streaks? Is that who I'm thinking of?
Super Silver is just yellow full stop, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we'll have it as a mixture of the two then. If you can kind of do both, that would be fantastic.
But yes, no, that could be interesting. I was going to say, you could have actually saved yourself money. You could have said £10, and then because it's a silver fan, give them 10 proper poundings. I'd be more than happy to do that for you.
Yeah.
I suppose we should reward and not punish them for that, but because it's a dare. But
well, I'll tell you what. We'll pay £10 English, and if you let me know your shirt size, providing I've got it ready by then, I'll give you a Radio Sega shirt as well. We'll gift you one in the post. How's that? Shirt.
You are far too nice.
Well, yeah. It's incentive. I'm trying to get people to do it.
Yeah, whatever.
Get people to...
This is assuming that I'm going to let them through the door.
You have to let them through the door, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see them.
Precisely.
Actually, yeah. Oh, that would be it, wouldn't it? Yeah. We will pay you £100 and give you 3 T-shirts for life if you cosplay as Silver and dye your hair grey with yellow streaks. But we won't let them in the door.
So you won't see them.
So I won't see them, and therefore, yes. Oh. Haley's saying, I would totally do it. My hair has been every colour under the sun at some point. Are you going to Summer of Sonic? Because if you're not, then that kind of defeats the point.
True.
Yeah. We've actually, it's kind of funny, I had to kind of sweet talk Sven into seeing if we could let Forever Sonic in, because as far as I understand it, I'm allowed a +1, and he was away in Holland for the weekend last weekend and didn't have any internet, and nobody really thought to register him, so he didn't get registered. To be fair,
fair few people brought it up in the staff forums, and yeah, we were kind of yeah, no, that's fair. Well, we'll let him in because he's one. Heck, he helps the staff out half the time, so.
Yeah, he also hogs DJ decks when we actually want to do work. He just sits there with his guitar. It's like, dude, you're in the way. He just shrugs. I swear, if you're listening in, no. Well, I swear, if he's listening, and he won't be because it's Saturday and he never tunes in. If you're in the DJ deck again this time, I am literally picking you up if I'm able and throwing you out the way. It's just seriously.
That's why you've got the security guards. We have an extra security guard. Actually, to be honest though, I'm not sure either of them could lift Forever Sonic. I probably could, but I'm not going to be there.
Let's not carry on that train of thought because we'll probably end up offending somebody. Here's some more music, just to kind of deflect attention. It's from Sonic Unleashed, which means it's bound to be shit, isn't it? No?
I like this song.
with Gavvie, only on Radio SEGA.
I'm really going to learn. They can't even do it. I'm really going to learn to regret to do this, right? If you've been on Twitter at all, you might have noticed that Project Phoenix is having a bit of a booze up in Portsmouth.
Well, to be honest, half the zombie crew are there at the moment.
Yeah, half the zombie crew are there. So we've also got Nemain, Tall Guy, and Shadow Stalker. And none of them are sober. And I've invited them all into Skype.
Yeah, we're going to regret this.
We really are going to regret this, but hey, you know, it's 11 o'clock. I've only got 45 minutes left, and then I can bugger off, so it's fine for me. So then, you feel free to say hello or whatever it is you're going to say.
Do it now! Fingers! Cupcake! Muffin! Pancake! Cake!
Oh dear.
Disappointed by the lack of
We've ruined the show now, that's awesome. We've done our bit.
Save me now.
Like the last 45 minutes.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause this. The only thing that's going to be funnier is if we play Nyancat over the top, because no one else is actually going to hear this. So where is it?
You're not actually going to say Nyancat.
There are Pokemon on this phone.
This is your phone, aren't you?
Yes.
This is your phone, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not going to play. Oh, dear.
I gave Andy the wrong end.
So, dare I ask?
Watching me or Andy on Facebook currently.
Yes, if anyone is watching me and Shadow Stalker on Facebook, be sure to look at our profiles because there's quite an interesting picture on there.
Yeah, no, I've seen the picture and the main posted it first.
Yes.
There's going to be a video coming later, trust us.
Let's just say epic sexy awesomeness on Free Riders.
Oh dear Lord. Dare I ask?
Andy's tying me up.
I don't think I can host this show anymore. I think I'm just going to let you go at it for 45 minutes, and I'll tell you when to shut up so we can play music.
It's devolved into insanity.
It only took us 3 minutes.
Are we surprised by this?
Hardcore.
There's
No,
3 minutes
no.
getting close to each other.
No, it took about 5 seconds.
Shush. I need to tell. Right, what we actually played in what was now going to be deemed as the last at the point of no return. We had a flared skirt from F355 Challenge, then Down Under from Dynamite Heady, and Jungle Joyride Night from Sonic Unleashed. And now we've just degenerated into madness. I am trying to queue requests up. I think I'm just going to have to cut the sound out. So if you get really messy vocal cuts from here on out, it's not my fault, really. I do apologise, but ironically,
I think you're going to cut out half your show. You're only going to have an hour show podcast now. You do realise this, don't you?
No.
Well, I've got 45 minutes left, and that's the end of the show.
yeah. Ironically, you might find this quite amusing. My listener peak started when you guys came on air.
Yes! Now we're just joining the IRC now, so
What's that?
we'll give a big KO to everyone in.
Wait, they go into Chronicles as well.
Yeah, we're just going at it.
Maybe.
We'll be taking your questions.
Yeah.
But what about requests?
Questions and answers and questions. It's some Q&A.
There's a T-Bird in Radio
You
Sega.
Yes, there's a T-Bird there. He can probably hear everything you're saying.
Yeah, T-Bird can hear everything. In fact, for lols, I could actually invite him in as well, but I don't know whether I should. I don't know whether I'd actually be able to hear him over the top. Right, dare I ask, but how the devil are you all?
We's are doing fine.
I want to go with that answer.
Actually, I think because we know what we're doing. Where is it? We've got to play this, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pause Jet Set Radio, especially for Tall Guy. So that we can hear it. Yes. got a dubstep one, but I've not downloaded that yet.
It's time for Funhouse! Wacky contestants, messy games, the Fun Car Grand Prix race, and a crazy chance to win lots of prizes. Now here's the guy who puts the fun into Funhouse,
Don't.
Let's be fair though.
He's going to tear me at SOS anymore with this.
Let's be fair though. I don't think EV actually listens to Radio Sega.
He does occasionally. I have seen him on the IRC a few times.
So
No, I don't think he does.
I don't think he listens to me. Nobody from SSR listens to me really, apart from T-Bird on occasion and obviously Zombie Crew. Oh dear Lord! All I can hear is it's like a stampede in my head. Jesus Christ, that is loud. What are you typing? What are you typing keys with? A sledgehammer? Seriously? What are you typing the keys with? Are you just smashing them with a hammer?
Yes, they were smashing them with a massive red. Get out of my way.
It's like must make point. Bang 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 bang.
Oh god! It reminds me of something on QI where it was like, yes. By the way, we're going to have to deduct points on you from a previous season because you listeners actually complained because you made something really intelligent, but you were slightly wrong. It's like the triple point of water is not 0 degrees; it's 0.1 degrees, and we had hundreds of complaints. It's like, so you're telling me that you had hundreds of complaints because I was 0.1 off because I was taught the wrong, and people are like, oh, that fucker shouldn't have got points. Oh, I've got to complain.
Oh, that fucker! Is that how they did it? Is that how they exactly did it? Is that exactly how they did it? Was it? Oh, that fucker! We're gonna go complain about that.
What type of pitch is it?
This next song. This next song that we've got coming up after Jet Set Radio is going to be so appropriate for this show. It's unbelievable.
What is it?
House of the Dead Overkill.
Ooh. Good choice.
Yeah.
You can get in House of the Dead, haven't you? You would get in House of the Dead, you'd enjoy it.
Yes, I was introduced to the magician just the other night.
The Magician.
Yes.
The Magician.
Yes, I
Introduced to the Magician. Hello. Hello. This is the Magician. This is Nemain. This is Magician. Now you stay away from each other because horrors could happen.
Sorry, I'm thinking something a bit
No.
different.
She loves the Magician.
He had that weird hair thing going on like Knights does. He has the legs for hair. What? How's the
Legs for hair. Legs for
You
hair.
know how Knights has those really long hair bits at the back? The Emperor from House of the Dead 2, the final boss, he has that as well.
So what you're saying is that House of the Dead is ripping off Knights.
No. Knights is the Emperor. Knights is the Emperor.
You go, what the fuck?
That is the same character. It's the same character. It definitely is.
Right.
Because they have the same hairstyle, that is my logic.
So your logic is that Knights has turned into a bad guy. That's going to piss
A zombie
him off
bad guy.
even more.
No, he was a bad guy, then he became Knights and he was destroyed. See, logic, because then he went into the dream world. I'm making this up on the spot. It's working rather well.
And on that Buzzbom's bouncing bombshell.
Oh dear Lord.
Music break.
Yeah, it is. Actually, you've pretty much called it spot on. There's about a minute to go. Yeah. Oh.
We're awesome like that. And you're almost wrecking my house. Thank you very much.
I'm not as bad as Pete.
You should see Pete's face.
Oh, he's crying now.
Oh.
You need to do a Rick swing cry.
Not yet. No. Save that. Save that for later. We'll do that later. I'm going to go play music now. So. And I'm going to go rock in a corner uncontrollably because my brain can't handle this anymore. I'm going insane. Really, I am.
Gavvie, I have to work with at least 3 of these guys at the moment. One of them for SOS, one of them for Everyone Codes, and one of them for the new website we've not even got up yet.
Yay!
Well, Critics' Choice. Shut up. Music. We're back in a minute. Shut up.
House of the Dead. Overkill. It's not just good, it's fucking delicious. critic said it's fucking good. Other critics said it's motherfucking good. A street corner prostitute said I would suck that guy's dick. A toothless crack whore said, give me a chicken dinner. House of the Dead, overkill, fucked up genius.
To listen to this show again, download it from tomorrow at radiosega.net.
Right, I can't control these people, really. I think when we're at MCM at the end of May, I'm going to take a cattle rod with me, and we'll shut them up one way or another. Thankfully, that show's going to be pre-recorded, so I won't have to deal with this again.
Gavvie, one question. Aren't you going to be drinking with a lot of them, so shouldn't I get the cattle prod?
No.
If you give Josh he'll just everything. It doesn't matter if they...
No. If Josh has the cattle prod, he'll go around and find the biggest pair of boots and just prod them.
I'm not going to defecate boobs like that.
No, but you're just going to do it to see how lightning affects them in a scientific way.
For science!
Now you're thinking with boobtricity.
I love that face.
Right.
Right hand, left cheek.
That's it. I'm stealing the name while you're talking, but I'm going to be
dear. Right, anyway, yes, music that we were playing during the last break, where thankfully you didn't hear anything about some sexual chocolate nipples or anything of that ilk.
Suck on my sexual nipples.
Apart from then, I'm so glad this isn't a video. I'm so glad this isn't video. Oh.
You saw this on video there. Just
you do know they're recording, right?
Rub a nipple just for you.
Why is it not the live
I love
stream?
you guys. I love you all. Everyone. I love you all. You're all awesome.
He's only had one.
What? You were trying to really progress. I've had 2. Leave me alone. I'm getting on to my 3rd one. Damn it.
back to point. During that music break, we had Silex Stage from Cosmic Carnage, Fighting Fighter from Yakuza 4, and then Critic's Choice from House of the Dead Overkill.
And now back to the insanity.
Hooray! And now we're back to the insanity, yes.
Are you still peaking on the all-time high, or are we just scaring your listeners away?
No, you've actually started scaring them away. Was that? Did I just hear? Right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I just hear a female burp in the background? Because that was very dirty. A shame. That's shameful. I did like, actually, while we were on the music break, I did like the quote, "Are we live?"
Actually,
yes, Nemain, you are live.
What are the odds of sexual chocolate nipples appearing in the next DTA?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's okay, actually that's if
episode highlights.
that's if you're all sober enough to remember it in the morning.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry.
Everything before this point.
It's recorded, Gavvie. All we have to do is record, download the show. We got it again.
Yeah, and then they'll just feel ashamed. It was like, oh my god, we were really like that. It's like, yes.
Yeah, but I won't.
Have you seen the picture?
Have you seen the picture? Nothing ashamed. No, nothing at all. It was awesome.
And that was before alcohol.
Yeah, the picture that we had that taken of me and ShadowFox, that was taken before alcohol.
Nemain, stick your phone near the microphone.
Really?
Night, Nathaniel.
I tell you what's quite the Xbox obeys my every command so far.
Yeah, John's been talking sexual with the Xbox Connect.
Rick Defender's just piped in.
Rick Defender's just entered the building.
I don't think we quite heard that. Hang on. Let me mute. Right, everyone be quiet. You're going to need to be quite close to the microphone to get that. You've got no music, so if you want to try and get
I will text you again, Nemain.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, bring the phone as close as possible.
Yeah, we've just done it.
Where's the microphone?
I don't know.
We don't know where the Avatar's spelling out.
I see 1, 2, 3. Oh shit.
There we go.
I got the stamina up, wow.
Win.
Did he actually text you?
I don't know.
Probably boobs or something.
What do you think I text you?
You text boobs.
Yeah, he text boobs.
You so text boobs.
Yeah, he so text boobs. I can't really
Well, I don't know.
Again, boobs.
Boobs. Just in case you didn't get it the first time, boobs. You know,
Bear in mind, I've not actually said the word of the show yet.
boobs.
I still don't see how you're the most normal out of everyone at EC.
Well, that's what we were discussing. Me and Nemain were discussing this. Everybody in EC, I'm the one with the best obsession, or the most normal obsession. I'm a male with an obsession with food. Vija has an obsession with ponies.
Did you? Oh, did you really have to say that? Oh God!
Also, we have an Akhmin pony.
We have an Akhmin pony.
We have an Akhmin pony ready.
Signed Akhmin pony.
And we're gonna make Project Phoenix pony.
Maybe.
And you will love it.
I need.
Gavvie.
Maybe. Actually, that's a good idea.
I don't know what we're doing anymore. I really don't.
Who's in the name? He's a giraffe.
Yeah. He's a giraffe. I thought
No, we've decided this in the car that we're going to take the R out of wrench and he's just going to have a massive wedge. And that massive
wedge. Get out of my way.
But then we decided that he's just going to be wielding.
Android 2's a U. Android user 2. That's not 2's a U.
I would have
the 2 and the U mixer out somehow.
You says yay ponies, that is... You are awesome.
Android user 2 is now known as Resident SD2. He has returned.
Yay for ponies, and Winter is you. Yay ponies too.
What the hell
What about wenches? Yay wenches.
Yay wenches. Yes.
Related birthday present perhaps?
Sega Arcade Nano Keychain. Let us look at this Sega Arcade Nano Keychain.
Or if the internet works.
Yeah, my internet's
10 arcade classics in one. Oh my word. Oh my dear God. That looks horrid. That looks horrid.
Stop taunting us. We can't see it yet.
So I can destroy it.
French fans.
No.
Really? Let's have a look.
Basically, it comes in two flavours. The Sonic Arcade flavour comes with Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D Blast, Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle, and then plus Air Hockey, Naval Power, Cannon, Fight or Lose, and Checker. And then there's a Virtua Fighter 2 flavour that comes with Virtua Fighter 2 Genesis, Shinobi 3, Golden Axe 3, Alien Storm, and then plus Snake, Spider, Bottle Taps Race, Bomber, and Hexagons.
I heard
Gavvie,
double
breathe.
So we worked out earlier that Sonic the Hedgehog 1 has been released at least 10 times.
Yes, we've actually decided Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
You'll have Classic.
You know the original Mega Drive.
You've got Mega Drive. You've got Master System, Game Gear.
Yeah.
You'll have what was the next one? Well, you've got Genesis. Yes, down the line on the.
True.
You've also then.
What are all those consoles that just like six games you just plug into the TV?
Yeah,
you've got those as well. You've also got Mega Collection.
You've got Mega Collection Plus. You got came for the PS2.
Mega Collection Plus.
Your Xbox Live Arcade, PSN, your Wii Store, your DS.
Tiger Electronics.
You got it on Steam.
On Steam as well.
Sega re-releasing classic games just to eat your money because we know you love it.
We're talking about 400 Microsoft points is a game, which is approximately what, $5? You're spending £50 on a single game by everyone.
Yeah.
How many times has any of us bought here Sonic 1? I mean, I own the original Sonic 1, I own Mega Collection, or I own the Xbox version. I own 3 versions. Shit, they released the Genesis and they released the Classic Collection, didn't they?
The Classic one was on the PSP.
Yes. The Xbox.
Was it DS one?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Classic Collection as well.
Yeah,
I've just realised.
The collection's worth it though. Each game's worth 50p.
And also
there was worth 50p. I'm thinking that.
And also there was a classic Sega Mega Drive Classic Collection on the PSP as well.
Yeah, there was that as well, wasn't there?
Drew, you need to come and hang out sometime. Drew, when we do a meet up in Leeds, because unfortunately Vija has decided there has to be an EC meet.
Better place.
Don't live that far away.
A better place.
Yeah, we all go.
I think any normal conversations are probably best consigned to text because it's just not. It's not.
Should we all just pass it up to Leeds?
Yeah, let's all just go stay. Let's all go stay.
Party in Peter's toilet!
Party in Peter's toilet. We can go there and just like.
Yeah. That's what time is it now? It's 11:40.
You do realise Peter's not here, right?
So we go party in your toilet. It's just not as fun.
No, I live in the same house as Peter. He's on his toilet.
So it's your toilet.
Remember, was it possession is 90?
Or is
you own the house currently?
Or do you just not own the toilet at all, and you have somebody else's toilet that you use? Because that's just wrong.
No, there's a toilet on the roof.
Let me put this straight. Peter didn't trust me enough to leave his fucking house. So he left
toilets.
If you ever watch Scrubs.
Well. I'm astounded. I'm really astounded.
That's a good question. Does Vija have a Tails
toilet seat?
I can imagine that. It's just tails. That is the actual toilet, and then the actual seat itself is just the tails that come round and meet.
You've put too much thought in that for a random thought there.
For 2 seconds,
That was very well thought out.
to be honest, the shrine to Tails is in his bedroom.
I'm glad you said in the bedroom and not the toilet then. Because
I'm going to go on another music break, ladies and gentlemen. Do enjoy the do enjoy the calm. Do enjoy the calm, because when we come back, there's only 9 more minutes to go. Honest, only 9 more minutes.
Adventure Racing!
SegaNet, 8-bit to 128-bit. We play the best in Sega music. Sega!
Well, why am I so loud, actually? That's a bit of a surprise. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Might just be the fact that I've changed the audio repeaters again. It all seems to be working fine though, which is good. Hello, I'm on my own. As you can probably tell by the fact that you can actually hear me. Yeah. I did say, obviously, when we put Project Phoenix and crew in about an hour ago, or just under an hour ago, about 11:50, I kind of thought it would be amusing. I didn't think it would end up sounding a bit like that. I do apologise profusely for that. It's kind of taken an hour out of the show, to be quite honest with you. I don't really know where that time went. And obviously, not being able to hear sound on Sam meant that I had to pay attention to the deck more so than usual, and pretty much ruined all the plans that I had for the second hour of the show. So we're going to have to probably look at those again for next week. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Do apologise. I'm fairly sure the guys themselves will probably, on reflection, say sorry or something in retrospect. But if not, then I will apologise on their behalf as well, because it kind of has put a dampener on the show as far as I'm concerned. Big thanks to SJ though, not SJ, sorry, SJ just popped up on Skype. Big thanks to Urtheart, who did come in and co-hosted brilliantly up until 11 o'clock, at which point he was kind of lost in the noise along with the rest of us. But thank you for joining us, and we'll make it up to you and have a show with just the two of us again sometime in the future. As far as shows coming up are concerned, we have actually got a brand new show tomorrow. We've got SEGA Media's third series of their podcast. This year it's called Mock the Geek, and it's a panel show starring Rory Black, Vija, Archangel UK, and Jay Zeech as panellists, and then obviously an assortment of special guests. I don't know who the guests are for tomorrow, I'm afraid. But that's at 9:30, so that's obviously our next Radio Sega live show after, of course, Radio Redux, unless, of course, it's not on this week, because I really don't keep up with that kind of thing, so it's hard to tell whether or not it is. It probably is. But then, after that, all being well, our next show will be on Wednesday with Sword of Sega. Obviously, it wasn't on last week. Might be on this week. So we'll see. It might be on. And then obviously we've got Sega Ages with Forever Sonic on Friday, and then I'm back next Saturday. That's pretty much it, really. I've got one more song left to play after this one, which is a request from Resident SD. I didn't really find time to queue it up, but then, to be quite fair, I'd completely forgotten about it until he mentioned it in the IRC, so it almost went the entire... we almost went the entire show without playing it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I have to say, my apologies for this show. I thought it would be amusing. And I don't think it was. Not the best way to follow the opposite day episode, really, was it? I don't think it was. It's not good. Not good. Note to self: next time I have an idea, crazy idea like that, I must remind myself to not do it. Yes. Sorry, but with me, you get honesty, and I can't help but be honest about that. So, oh, shut up! You're starting too soon. Shut up. Yeah, I do apologise for being honest, but I am who I am, and never mind. We all move on. and hopefully I shall see you all next week for hopefully a much improved episode of Saturday Night Sega, though to be quite fair, I wouldn't blame you if you don't turn up. Night night.
Want to listen to this show again? Download it from tomorrow at radiosega.net.